the Pentagon has officially accepted Boeing 747 from Qatar that Trump says will serve as Air Force One. The Secretary of Defense has accepted a Boeing 747 from Qatar in accordance with all federal rules and regulations. Sean Parnell, Chief Pentagon spokesperson, said in a statement, the Department of Defense will work to ensure proper security measures and functional mission requirements as considered for an aircraft used to transport the President of the United States. The Secretary of the Air Force said in a Tuesday Senate hearing that the Air Force would be taking the lead on making sure the aircraft is up to security standards so it can transport President Donald Trump. I'm going straight across to Pranay Upadhyay this morning, our editor, India Today Global. Pranay, talk to us about the concerns given that Boeing 747 will now be serving as Air Force One. It's from Qatar. US has officially accepted it, but there's been fair amount of thought, isn't it?
Definitely, many people in the U.S. Congress, U.S. Senate are raising concern about this costly gift from Qatar because there is an emolument clause in the U.S. Constitution which prohibits any office holder for accepting big gifts or costly gifts from foreign head of states, from foreign governments. But Trump has rebuffed all these things. Even yesterday, while he was having that jab with the South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, a journalist asked the question, and in fact, President Trump was irritated with that question, and he actually gave back to the journalist. The entire controversy is trying to put to rest by the U.S. administration. Pete Hegseth, who is the Defense Secretary of the United States, has made it clear that U.S. is in a process to accept this gift because there is a concern about the aging fleet of Air Force One because the Air Force One, existing Air Force One, is over 30 years old. U.S. has been trying to replace that Air Force One, but the program is delayed, and the usual pace of the program suggests that it won't be there before 2027. Meanwhile, this gift has come. And there are concerns in U.S. Congress, U.S. Senate, because the emolument clause clearly states that no office holder of the U.S. constitutional office holder can accept any costly gift without the congressional approval. So here the congressional approval is not there. However, the Trump administration has clarified that this is a gift from government to government. This is not a personal gift. This government is from the Qatari Defense Ministry to the U.S. Defense Ministry, and therefore the Pentagon statement clarifies it that they are in a process, and they would also ensure that the aircraft is retrofitted with the requirement of the U.S. Air Force One so that it can put to use.
Right, Pranay, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Pranay Upadhyay getting asked those details this morning. With US officially accepting Boeing 747 from Qatar, there were concerns regarding the same, but the Defense Department has now confirmed that they have accepted Boeing 747 from Qatar for Donald Trump's use. It's a luxury jet from Qatar for Trump.